Welcome to part 3 of Summertime Odyssey. Last time we left off just as we were about to go into Mona's section of the event. I need to see where I was supposed to go since I really quit a bit in a hurry. I don't know, let's wait until 6 AM. Alright, let's get comfy. Oh, great! I was on the right island. Excellent.
Everyone, over here!
Is everyone awake now? Mona says that she has something important to tell everyone.
Yeah, what is it?
The first glimmering daybreak after the return of the Immanakreich most certainly revitalizes one's innermost spirits.
And we're glad about that.
What Main Fräulein means is that she is ready to take on the next challenge.
Yeah, now that she has become one with her shadow.
Yeah, we're rested and ready too!
Alright, then I'll get to the crux of the matter.
Yes.
I just peeked into my scry glass and there's a new mirage forming on that island over there.
I'm really curious. I wonder what her mirage will be about.
And I have a feeling that this one is my mirage.
Oh, so now it's Mona's turn. You were with us for all of ours. Seems like it's time for us to go with you into yours.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing to see, really.
Spill the beans.
Lady Magistus, are you embarrassed?
I would say so.
No, absolutely not. It's not like I'm worried about everyone judging me after seeing my embarrassingly pathetic mirage or anything.
I mean, at this point, everyone knows, each other's innermost secrets, so I guess it's not a big issue, really.
This emphatic no sounds rather like a thinly disguised yes.
Well, astrologists are often regarded as something out of this world, right? But what if my mirage is nothing like that?
Well,
Fret not.
we need to see.
Your prinzessin is not so foolish as to entertain preconceived notions on how thy mirage should or should not present itself.
Yeah, me neither. Not that I have low expectations of you, Mona, but personally, I think you're a kind soul, and you shouldn't feel like you have to live up to anything more than that.
I'm sure Mona's mirage will stay true to her kind heart.
Kazuha in this event is so precious. He has to be entered into the Must Protect team.
Yeah, and it's not like we're going in there just to do some sightseeing. There's other reasons too, right?
Well, sure.
Really? Well, okay then. I suppose I'm not worried as long as everyone doesn't get too excited. All right then, let's get going.
I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. As soon as I put back into night mode, because, you know, too bright. Let me say once again that I dread the day the island is going to expire. I really, really would have wanted it to be permanent. Like, I missed the archipelago so much last year when it disappeared, so sad that we got an even more complete version, and we're going to lose it too, you know. Okay. Teleporter first.
According to my scryglass, we've arrived at the Mirage. Okay, let's find the entrance first.
Paimon found it, I believe.
Is that it? Over there?
Ah yeah, that looks beautiful.
Huh. This looks like some kind of pool.
We're not gonna have to swim to get in, are we?
I think it's more like a portal of some sorts.
Huh? Wait, do we have a non-swimmer among us?
Among Us.
No, I don't think that's the real problem here.
Someone's scared, huh? Well then, I'll go first.
Oh, and there she goes. She's gonna show off her oh-so-perfect swimming skills now.
Let me guess. She won.
Please be mindful of your wording, main Fräulein.
Oh, right.
See you later.
She kinda looked like she was having fun though.
Whoa! Mona dived right into the pool and disappeared. Let's catch up with her.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, domain time already, yes. Oh. No, I love this. Oh my
What
god.
a spectacular structure.
This is my aesthetic. Like I am speechless.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
No, I love this so much.
Hey, Mona, your mirage is amazing.
Though it falls short of the glorious Immonakreich, one must admit that it is an impressive realm nonetheless, Lady Magistus.
At least it's not showing me getting lectured by the old hag. Thank goodness. Well, what else would you expect of a genius astrologist's mirage?
Yeah, sure, trust me.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay, let's see. No, these look like the Animal Crossing stars. No, I love it so much. Can we get a teapot domain based on this, please? I want it. Oh no, tutorial time already. Okay. 2 slots. Okay. We need to collect the shards. Oh boy. Okay. I'm worried. I wasn't ready for big brain time. I mean, it makes sense since it's the last domain, but I don't know. Do I need to gather anything else, or are we good? Okay. I'm scared. I have no idea. Yeah. So I need to. Okay, it looks like someone who's kneeling and is missing anything from the waist onwards. Great. I'm scared. I'm not psychologically ready for this. Okay, so it doesn't even work. No, wait. This is open. Ah, yeah. I very much need this, I think. Kazua, bring me good luck, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. And, yeah, Venti too. Venti, we need you. Thank you. Okay. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about this. Do I just swim? No, I don't swim. I don't know. Do I need to place them all at once? Oh no, there is more of them. Ah! No way, no way I can make this. No way. No? No. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Wait. Okay, I need to create something which isn't this. Okay, no. Let's remove the upper ones. No, this looks like nothing. Great. Do you guys have any idea what I need to do? Help. Because I don't. Okay, this looks like a good start. But this
There are
could be
leaves
the one
around,
at the bottom,
and I
possibly.
know just the tune to accompany them.
I don't know.
If you wish to hear it.
But I'm missing. Okay, I'm missing. I think this one. No, I need to position them in the opposite. Okay. I need to position them in the opposite way. I think. No!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is
This
the
blade
last
is
link I have
confusing
to the
me
land of
to
my
the
birth.
core. No, possibly. We may have... No. Or yes, no. No way. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm starting to feel... Come on! No. Excellent, I have no words. Okay, I'm gonna look this up a second because I can't even see fully the constellations because they are covered by my stream layout, so I need
There are leaves
I need
around,
to at least know
and I
which
know just the tune to
puzzle
accompany them,
pieces to
if you wish to hear
place,
it.
you know. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Okay, so in the upper slot. Alright, in the upper slot I need this one. No. Looks like this one. Which was, I believe... Okay, yeah, I think I was misplacing the second one. Okay, so we can proceed.
Time to go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the rest. I'm gonna try and do it alone. Any chests? Nope. Okay. Okay, so I need to recreate what I see above, and it kinda looks like a claymore pointing towards where Kazuha is right now. So, no, it is still in another direction, great. It's attacked, shoots rays, okay. Alright. I just need to find out where the... Okay, I need to see where the last one is. Okay, I need to find out which one is the extreme of the blade. Okay, they form some sort of archway. Since they form an archway, I suppose this is what we need to create here. but not like this. Yeah, okay. Now we must rotate this one like that. Okay. And we got but then okay, no. Alright. I think okay, so this needs to be the one. Okay. And this needs to point in another direction instead. Let's create the base first. Okay, so the base, it means they point towards that part. Perfect. Then we have this singular one which points towards the group. Great. Okay then. The same goes for the left one. Yes. Okay. Then we need to rotate the opposite way. Great. But I need to find... Wait. I need to find a way to make it get linked in some way. I mean, I don't think it can shoot 2 rays. No, okay, no, I think I understood. I think there is a way for us to do this. There is one. Instead of this ray, instead of this one, we have one pointing at the other here. Then you point towards the center. No, you can't. Can't? Okay, no. Then you point here. And you point here. And that means we need to find some... Yes? Okay, no, wait. I think I can... I'm afraid that... Okay, no, wait. No. I'm making a mistake. I'm making a mistake. Okay, so... That one has to mandatorily point at the group in this direction. Yes. No other way to do that. As for this one... Okay, so if this one points in this direction... This one, where is it pointing? No, this one we can do without. We can rotate it. Okay, perfect.
There's a star over there.
What do I do with you?
Let's follow.
Hello? Okay. Hello? Hi. Twinkle, twinkle.
Time to go.
Hello? Hello? Is this a Sonic Colors reference? We're gonna reach for the stars? Do we just... Oh, what? Hello? Where did... Hi, I guess. Okay, so I guess I'm Mona now. Great.
I've always been very proud of my talent in astrology. Huh? What in the... Is that my voice? I believe that astrology is a valuable discipline and that it is capable of revealing the inner workings of this universe.
I lost the star.
Oh, me talking to myself.
Well, yes. Amazing intuition.
When people discovered I could perform divination, they began to bombard me with inquiries.
I lost a star. I lost a star. Guys, I lost it. Do I just go? Oh, hello.
When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover?
I think knowing too much started to hurt her in the long term. Yeah, I hadn't considered this possibility. Do I just go? Do I interact with this? No?
Being the honest person I am, I told them exactly what I saw through the scry glass.
Uh-huh. But it didn't always go well, right? Oh, am I supposed to be here? I don't think so. Am I? Guys, am I? Did I get stuck? I think I'm inside the floor. Am I in the floor? Yeah. I think I need to exit. Excellent way to start. We were in the pathos and then oops, I'm in the floor.
I've always been very
Oh,
proud
come
of my
on,
talent
no.
in astrology.
Okay, I'm gonna remove my glasses for this one
Is
because
that
if I get
my voice?
freaking stuck, I'm gonna look at the TV. Okay, I'm gonna try and not get stuck a second time.
I believe that astrology is
Yeah,
a valuable
I had
discipline
noticed
and
something was moving, but
it
yeah,
is
the walls are.
capable of revealing the inner workings
Hello?
of this universe.
Okay. Oh, I think I got stuck
Me
somewhere
talking to
beneath a
myself.
platform of
When
some
people
kind.
discovered I could perform divination,
Hello.
they began to bombard me with inquiries.
Yes. Do I jump down? Is it safe? Are we sure? I don't know.
When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover?
I'm afraid of continuing this part. Oh, hello? Oh! Do I go? Are we sure?
Being the honest person I am, I told them exactly what I saw through the scry glass.
Uh-huh. And? Can I know? Am I
Though
allowed?
honesty may bring about resentment, I couldn't lie in the face of such a noble art.
And?
Astrology is a scam. That's insane. Can you please leave me alone now? I need some space.
I'm starting to feel so bad for Mona. I didn't think she was going through.
It felt as if I was being stabbed with razor-sharp knives formed by their disappointment.
Oh,
I could
hi!
see the future, yet I felt miserable. As if I'd fallen into an abyss.
I am having PTSD from a bolt minigame I was struggling to beat. Oh god. Hey, shit! How many of them? Ah! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, hello! Hello, bonjour! No, ah! Oh, hello! 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 Ah! Deja vu! Ever been in this place before? Help! 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 Ah! Wait! Wait! Oh, no! 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 Ah! Ah! I don't know! Help me! How am I supposed to survive this?
Lady Magistus, this is heartbreaking.
Please don't try to comfort me. It'll only make me feel embarrassed.
Come on, you don't need to pretend in front of us. You need a hug.
No, that was really how I felt back when I first started out in astrology, but I've matured now. I'm no longer so easily swayed by random people's opinions.
Who would have thought? Even Magistus, the court archmage, was not spared of vexatious times in her career.
It must have been difficult to be misunderstood by others. I'm glad that you were able to move past that.
Can we take a moment to appreciate this man? Like, how is he being so sweet throughout the whole event? I mean, come on, look at him.
Actually, there are many who have given up astrology due to similar circumstances. But I am a genius, so it's only fair that I'm able to accomplish what others cannot.
And there we have her ego again.
It's pretty inspiring to hear you say all that in an amazing place like this.
Yes, good. Keep going.
I knew it. She needed some ego rubbing.
Sorry to interrupt, but the door is that way.
Oh, come on, you ruined the moment.
All right. I'll let you shower me with praise after all the mysteries are solved.
No, but for real. Like, how pretty is this place? Like, I'm vibing on a... Oh. No, it looks like the night. Oh my god. No, I want to stay here. Fuck it, like... No. I cannot even take pictures of this. Well, I mean, I'm glad I'm streaming it. No, I love it so much. Her domain is the most stunning thing ever, and these things look like those kind of plankton which are bioluminescent, you know. So pretty.
Huh. The surroundings appear to have changed. This isn't the beach we originally left.
Can we talk about the night sky? Oh my god.
The area appears to be the mountains of Mondstadt. Wait, have we been sent back to Mondstadt?
I don't think Mondstadt has the sea around it, so you
Yet
know...
the boundless ocean still surrounds us.
No, wait. I think we are in the end. Wait. No, that looks like a Cyganoderma. There are no Cyganodermas in
There
Mondstadt.
should be another pool around here for us to enter.
Over here, y'all.
Yo! Okay, now there is another star.
Why isn't it letting us enter?
I don't know.
Oh, something seems to be floating on the water there.
Is it a painting? Or what is it?
Possibly an indication of where we need to go.
It seems to be hinting at a specific place.
It is anticipating that the Prinzessin would guide her loyal followers to the location that has been chosen by fate.
Yes.
Why is it always you that has to take the lead? Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's just find this place first.
Okay. Now. Alright, let's give it a bit of a look. Okay, we have rocks. Okay, so sort of... But why does that look a bit like the fallen stars that you catch in Breath of the Wild? You know, the ones where you have to look at a specific... I don't know, I think it's cute. But yeah, it looks like there are some possibly palm trees on the left, and then there is an obtuse triangle thing
Where
with...
do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
No, thank you. We need to focus on this one. Okay. And bushes at the side of the cliff. Okay. Alright. No, but just how pretty is that place? Like, guys. No, why is this not permanent? I'm suffering. I'm in pain. I wanted this to be permanent. Just, I want to look at this place. I'm so sad. Oh my god, like, guys, you have no idea, these are all of my favorite colors all together in one image. Like, I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Do I really need to go on with the stream? I wanna stay
wine
here.
tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I wanna stay here, like, damn. Like, I need to go on. But I'm gonna come back. I promise. And that was right. Hello? You're going to die.
Stabilize!
Oh, we got another piece. Great. So pretty. I was also told that this was a reference to Kaya and Diluc's first trip to the archipelago, and like, it's so cute. I'm never gonna attack those two slimes. Okay, let's go. I am in love with this domain. How this map in general. How many times do we have to say it? How many? How many? I want this place. Okay, let's try. Okay. What does the second one say we need to do? Okay, so broccoli looking thing and dancing legs. Okay, broccoli and dancing legs. Where are the broccoli? I can't see where I should be placing this. Oh yeah, broccoli and dancing legs. Okay, so here, dancing legs and the broccoli. Perfect. Art. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Now. No. I don't see. Oh no, it's not even. No, you can't do this to me. No, no way. No way. No, it's not even complete. How? Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna come back. I need to change it to someone who can go higher. Who's... Okay, let me... Okay, I need someone who can stand still, so Albedo. And I need someone who can go higher, possibly, so Venti. Okay. Broccoli, dancing broccoli, where are you? Dancing broccoli, okay.
Useless.
Okay, so. Okay, in this position here.
Come into being.
Uh-huh. Okay. No. Okay, okay, no. Alright, there is the top which is linked to two things. So, one who's linked only to two things. How many? I have no idea. No, wait. Possibly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use Albedo. Albedo, we need your intelligence. We need your big brain right now. Okay, so possibly. No, not this one. I'm gonna put it. I think this is the part we saw here. I think this is what we saw at the top. I think it matches. So if that is the part at the top, where is it? I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. Okay. So if that is the part, or no, that could also be the okay, I need to see the angle. One is closer to 90 degrees. The other no, but I would need no, this isn't close to 90 degrees in any way. Okay, what does this look like? Okay, let's try to form the overall shape first. It is a triangle with a ruined side. Where do I see a triangle with a ruined side? This is the beautiful side. And that one has to be the ruined one. So, the ruined side, I need to... Okay, I'm gonna create a temporary ruined side. No, I made a mistake. Okay, great. I'm gonna create this one first, so that I have the overall shape. And you are the... Yes, I think we are getting somewhere. And you can light up. Yes. No, I'm stupid. Never mind. Okay, yes. Okay, this is the overall shape. Alright. I need to go back to the entrance. Where was the entrance? Okay. This part, right here. Okay, it contains a bit of an interesting pattern, but we can
Burst forth.
possibly figure it out. I mean, the ruin side. The ruin side has this square, but it connects to the. To what does it connect?
Come into being.
Brace yourselves.
Connects to the middle of the broken base. Next to the middle. The broken base is this. But what did it connect to again? This is a bit complicated. No, I lost it. Okay. The broken base connects to the one which is above in a sort of Z pattern. So, broken in a Z pattern. This one instead goes this way. No, it doesn't. Okay. This surely has to be linked somewhere. But something is missing. I don't know. Why did they have to put this? It was already complicated in general. Okay, so I think it is better if I do this. We need an extra array of some sorts. But no, that would... I don't know. Oh, so that doesn't... shit. Then that means that I got it wrong all this time. Alright. And this has to be the one that is pointing... I'm a bit stuck, honestly. Okay, so the one in the middle points at the one to the right. The one to the right points to the one above, which I don't see. Okay. Yeah, I needed a little bit of help for this one, but...
There's another star! Let's follow it!
Okay. Let's see. This is another memory, right? Let's go.
Astrology reveals the truth unreservedly, but not everyone is willing to accept their fate.
Yeah.
Running into difficulties is part of practicing the craft. I must also become stronger myself in order to convince people. I once met an adventurer on a mountain who also happened to be picking fruits. He was even kind enough to share some with me, so in return, I agreed to perform a divination for him. The results were terrifying. I advised him to give up adventuring as soon as possible, otherwise he fell silent for a while. Surprisingly, he didn't doubt the results of my divination like others had, but He looked quite perplexed. Even so, I have to keep going. Adventurers can't just give up in the face of hardship. With that, he picked up his pack and headed for the peak.
I want to know more! What happened to him?
However, try as I might, I could never forget that incident. Why is that?
Because you care, idiot. So he must have died on that mountain.
Oh, we're back again.
So, Mona, is that adventurer dead now?
I'm pretty sure he is.
That was the only time I ever saw him. And that was more than 3 years ago, which means he's no longer alive.
But isn't there still a chance that he's alive? You know, like maybe you just made a mistake.
You can't call it divination if you reject anything bad and believe the good unreservedly. That's just self-deception. Of course, casually performing divination for fun might be a different matter, but in my field of expertise, there's no room for lies. To contradict my own reading would be a blasphemy against astrology.
Cruel, but truthful. Such is fate.
I don't usually say things like this, but while we're on the topic, I really hope you don't confuse astrology with those fortune stick peddlers that you see along the streets. Astrology does not exist to please. We astrologists are here to verify and witness the truths of this world. Ugh. Which is why astrology is a disdained profession. It is a mighty art, but unfortunately one that annoys people nonetheless.
Why dost thou protest so much, Lady Magistus? Thou seems not to be the sort with whom one would be loath to be associated.
What Main Fräulein means is that she's glad to be friends with you.
No, that's not exactly what I said. Whatever has gotten into you, Oz? You misinterpret my utterances with increasingly alarming frequency.
Oh my, why could that be? Perhaps I have been concerned that Main Fräulein could offend her friends and have been attempting to soften her words.
Although you're the only astrologist I know, you've left an awesome impression on me. You're not annoying at all. Those who go snooping around for secrets, yet ignore whatever they don't want to hear, they're the ones who should reflect on themselves. Knowing your fate doesn't come cheap.
If one could simply avoid fate with just a few words, no one would have to endure the pain of parting. Mona, don't take others' comments to heart. Follow your heart and never forget what's right.
I'm speechless.
I don't need comforting, thank you very much. I'm very tough, you know. Oh, well then, thank you.
What dost thou say? Speak up and offer your highest reverence and blessings to the prinzessin.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Your Highness. Instead of making a scene, why don't you go collect the other fragments in the new location reflected by the pool? We can't enter the mirage without them.
Main Fräulein, you are the only one with eyes sharp enough to locate the secrets.
If that's the case, very well. I shall proceed to the beach.
Let's go, Mona.
Oh, okay. Coming!
This man is precious. Okay, let's go. Okay, pretty clear. Okay.
We've returned here once more.
Looks like the story's not finished yet. Let the adventure continue.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so which one is it this time? Number 3 is the one which looks a lot like the star. Oh, okay, so the bending legs. The bending legs repeated twice. No. I need to place them in the opposite order. And I placed them in the same again. Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna try the... Okay, great. What? Where? What? Where? I don't even see the hint. No. What? Bold of you to assume I know. Okay. It is time for the solution. So basically it is,
The damned will sooner
it looks
die
like a
again than
crime
lay a
scene,
hand on me.
basically. A crack in the wall. I don't know, I think I'm gonna try and replicate what I see, hopefully, because okay, so this one has to be connected to somewhere. Okay, no, I think I understood where I am. Wait a minute. This one goes to the center. This one is the rest of the leg, possibly. Yes. No, don't worry, it's okay. I think I'm finding another way. If this is... No, this isn't... This can't be correct. Is this the armor or the leg? I'm trying to... Okay. Okay. No. Not okay. Okay, so the middle needs to be connected either way. So... Is this the middle? No. Impossible. This isn't... Okay, so if this is the middle, this might be yeah, I think this one is the arm. Yeah, this one is the arm. Yeah, this one needs to go up. Okay, great. Then the leg, perfect. And in some way, this is like a leg which is running. Okay, yeah, I would have never done it since I don't even find the hint. Okay. How many times do you want me to circle this place? Xiao, it's your time to dive into the pool. We'll have a relaxing bath for once. You need it after all of the demon slaying. No. You are not taking me there?
It stopped by the water, but didn't go in.
No bath for Xiao.
Something.
No bath for Xiao. Open the fourth door? Bold of you to assume I know what the fourth door is. Unprompted like this. Okay, so the fourth is the little puppet. The puppet is puppet. No. No, the dancing broccoli definitely isn't the one. Okay, the puppet. The puppet is this one. I'm not sure if I selected... Okay, upper. And lower. No, I don't have the right piece. Okay, this might be an issue. I have the lower one, I'm sure. But I don't have... I don't have that one. Can I remove it from... Yeah, I can. Yeah, exactly, I think... Since it didn't prompt me to go outside, I think it was the only thing I could possibly do. Okay. Back to the puppet. Alright. We're in.
Useless.
No. Great! Okay, I'm gonna look at the TV for a second because I just made this slam against the wall. Okay. Great. Oh boy, this looks... why do I need to switch this? What happens? Why? Why must I suffer like this? What is this? Okay, judging by the number of points, possibly the first one I have to replicate is this one. An eye basically. Okay, so an eye, it has to... I'm gonna light them all up, and then I will figure out how to link them. Okay. So this one goes like this. This one possibly goes... Is this even forming an eye? Are we sure? Because I don't see an eye in all of this. Okay, let me try forming the pupil first. The pupil is made by a rectangle. A rectangle. Where do I see a rectangle? I honestly don't. Okay, I'm gonna go up the stairs and try and see where I'm supposed to be. Interesting. I don't see shit. I thought maybe. No, no way. I mean, you see that it looks more like no, that can't be right. Let me see if it is upstairs. No. No, why is it already here? It can't be here. I haven't even completed it. Where is it going? Ah! What? No, this can't be the eye. The eye has to be the one downstairs. Okay, I need albedo. No, okay, wait. I think this is the image that is downstairs. I think this is it, because we have this pentagram sort of... No. Okay, I need to find the one which looks like a triangle. A triangle. A triangle from which everything... Okay, alright, I need to find the 5... I need to imagine like a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree. The 5 need to be in a certain position. But I don't think they match. That's the issue. I don't think they match. Okay, let's start from the obvious. There are 2 of them which are mirror. What do you mean by mirror? Not this. Maybe I got the sides wrong. Possibly. Not this, but this. Okay, I think if I got the side right, I'm starting to see it. Maybe. No. They look too close. Okay, let's try forming the star. The star is... yeah, it's tough. Okay, we know for sure that this is the triangle. This is the triangle in the center. So, the triangle in the center needs to be pointing at one of the two. The triangle then points to the individual yes, great. Woohoo!
Oh, there's another star here. Was the first star
Albedo's
waiting for
big
this
brain
one?
power solves anything. Okay, so then we have this one left. This one... No, I kinda wanted to use... What? Huh? What? No, I kinda wanted to use him because I could see from above. But I guess that's an added effect which is appreciated. No, I want to go back and switch. No! 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 Shit! No, 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 no. You go back the way you were, thank you. No. Shit. No. I don't understand, but... Wait. Okay. No, I wanted to switch this. Okay, so this one looks like an almond. I have to create an almond. With the power of alchemy, we are going to create an almond today. Beautiful, sweet almond to create a huge cake with. Let's go. Albedo, it is your time to shine. Okay, so where is the... Okay, I'm gonna try and link all of the sides. Or maybe this has excess rays. Can it be that it has excess rays? I'm trying to picture the... Yeah, because it looks like a square. I think I need to create it inside of this. Sure, sure. If you wanna share, do so. Yeah, I think I need to create it inside in some way. I think so. At least. Well, no. No, there has to be something wrong here. Did I go too high? Could it be that there is a third and I'm actually supposed to be going to the second? Oh. I think I already created it by force of... Yeah. I think by, you know, creating 10,000 links, I made it... I possibly... I mean, I created... Ah! No! Albedo! Albedo! Come into being! No! Albedo! You cannot fail me like this, Albedo.
Quake!
Okay, Geodaddy time. Geodaddy! Geodaddy, no! Help me. Okay, no. No, I am gonna... no. Okay. No, there has to be a way, I'm sure of it. No, fuck. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use the power of animal for this one. Let me use the pay-to-win team to solve the matter. Kazua, everyone, basically. Go. We can do this. I believe in the power of animal. Okay, let's go. Okay, alright.
Let's play!
Ah!
Follow the wind.
Yeah? Okay, great. The power of randomness. The pay-to-win team helps against the brain cell incorrect usage.
Time to go.
Oh, I need to go up there. There is something there. I think I can get it. No, is enough. Okay, so I'm gonna try.
Rise!
Yahoo!
No! No, I can do this. I know I can. I can. I just need to be closer to the edge.
Quake!
Okay.
Brace yourself.
Go, 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 go. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Ah! No, okay. Okay, great, great, great. Excellent. Oh yeah. We can. Hey. Oh yeah. All right. Is there anything else here or? No, it's the power of the Primo Gems. In terms of Primo Gems, we have Primo Gems. Okay, now Xiao, it is finally time for your bath. You deserved it, so you can jump into that beautiful water. It is the best one I've ever seen in my whole life, so enjoy it. No, they are tripping. The stars are tripping. Just enter already. Thank you. Go! No! He had one chance to do. Enter the underwater space. Yes, it is beautiful, but I don't see where I'm. Okay. Great.
Oh, wait, how the...
Yes?
Another house in Mondstadt?
What are we doing in my house?
Well, I mean, we were in Kazua's, we were in... we had at least a mention of Xinyan's, we were in Fischl's,
Your
so...
house? This is your house?
Yes, I'm gonna take notes for my teapot because it's stunning. At least when they reduce the load.
My, how unexpected. I heard Lady Magistus lived a modest life. But this abode...
Maybe she wasn't always poor?
Look at the labels on these books on the ground. Only one of its kind? 990,000 mora? Hey, that's super expensive!
And now we know why she's poor.
There are so many expensive-looking hardcovers over here. So this is what an astrologist's room looks like.
The rooms are exquisitely designed. This place must be very expensive.
Hey, I'm just occasionally out of mora, that's all. I never said I was a pauper.
You very much said it since you don't buy yourself food.
You're not? Oh, so what about those times I treated you to meals and had you over to my place for dinner?
Hey, using Fischl.
Mean Fräulein, mind your phrasing.
But what needs to be said needs to be said.
Thou wert blessed with the coveted opportunity to enter the palace of the Immenachreich and meet with the Kaiser and Kaiserin der Verurteilung. Or hast thou conveniently forgotten this magnificent occasion?
Doesn't Kaiser mean like cheese in German? Has she like given a name to food, or?
Oh, yes! The stew and cold cuts your mother made were heavenly. I could go for some more of that right now.
She's shameless.
Lady Magistus, this is not the time for such things.
Is that Mondstadt cuisine? I want to try some. I heard Mondstadt has lots of local delicacies, especially meat dishes.
Everyone, let's go to Fischl's house.
Then I shall extend to you the honor of meeting the Kaiser and Kaiserin with me on a future occasion.
Really? Hey, we should go too!
Yeah, invite all of the 50 members of our party.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I visited a friend's house. I shall gladly oblige.
Fischl's mom when she finds out.
Oh, but shouldn't we bring some sort of gift?
Those two are very kind and understanding, so please, don't worry about that. Just bring yourselves.
Cannibalism.
You seriously have to try her mom's cold cut platter. It's her specialty or something. Anyway, it's simply delightful.
So basically now we know she has no friends because her mom cooks them and serves them, and that's why. Big brain.
Not to interrupt, but perhaps we should start working on the puzzle at hand? Ever since I entered this place, I have found myself most preoccupied with that ornament.
What do you mean it's stunning?
Oh, right.
Let us touch the ornament. The cat scream. Again? Where is it though?
Astrologists are able to understand the most complex signs among the stars. And because of this, they are not allowed to show any arrogance. If one believes that astrology grants them unlimited power, they will face banishment by the stars. In the past, I was ignorant enough to think that I understood all fates in the universe. Maybe it was some form of punishment. But I became...
Oh
You
no!
should not get confused. If you should become confused one day, not even astrology will be able to help you then. That's what the old hag said. We astrologists can't predict our own fate. But today, those words seem to carry a different meaning.
Oh no, wait, okay.
I understand now that People won't always follow a beacon's guiding light. Even though the way forward may be dark and dangerous, they will still resolutely forge ahead. Fate is called such precisely because it cannot be altered or reversed.
I can't follow it. Do I just jump? Oh. Okay.
I understand the governing laws of the universe and have glimpsed secrets between heaven and earth. Observing it is enough for me. There are no perfect legends and no heroes that can save everyone. Instead of dwelling on my helplessness, what I should do...
Everything aside, I think from this specific event, we are learning so much about the criteria the Archons have used to bestow the visions upon the mortals, you know? The Electro one, but yeah, it confirmed some sort of control, a loss of control about their lives. This one instead seems the opposite.
Destiny.
Like learning to, is this normal? Am I dying?
What a magnificent view!
Lady Magistus, I believe this is the firmest evidence yet of your immense genius. You truly are the greatest archmage in the history of the Immonakreich.
Thank you. Although the Immonakreich really doesn't have that much of a history.
Stars like diamonds and the moon like a pearl. This is the most brilliant night sky I've ever beheld.
It's beautiful. To call up such a mirage, Mona must have a vast and boundless sea of stars in her heart.
I'm just thinking. These must be the things that we aspire to.
Yeah, I think it is tied to the visions.
This night sky is incredibly beautiful. In fact, I might go so far as to say it's even more beautiful than what I usually see in divinations. All the stars are in their rightful place. This is definitely my mirage. Only here can I see extraordinary sights like these.
Extraordinary? Why do you say that?
You know, the night sky of Tevat is truly marvelous. All the answers in the world seem to have been hidden within. When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover? As your stars move across the sky, they record all your life events in their path. And among all the people in the world, a considerable number will see their stars deviate from their path.
Sorry, I need to close the door a second. Okay.
When your stars are on track, it means you will be healthy, happy, and at peace. Conversely, if your stars go off track, everything will get worse. The starry sky in my divinations would never look as perfect as this. Some stars would lose their way, and others would fall. I wish everyone could be happy and stay on track. To this end, I offer advice and tell the truth. I know it's useless. All fates are already revealed in the night sky, with mine too, just another among them. I can't change anything. Even so, outside of astrology, outside of the words of truth, I still cling to the wisp of an irrational fantasy. We must all live within the confines of reality, but call me presumptuous. But I still believe in miracles. In this vast sea of stars, there are stars for you, for me, for everybody. What are the chances of one star encountering another? Are these encounters not the most wonderful miracles in all of destiny? I don't know. But within Tevat, the stars in the sky will always have a place for us. Even if astrology is resolutely rational, fate remains arbitrary, cruel, but romantic. I think I have figured out what those stars are hiding. Now I will seize my own destiny. Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Sorry, I had to get up. Again. Seize destiny, I wonder.
There was a transparent bird made of crystal. It was beautiful and fragile and could sing the most beautiful songs. But since mortals couldn't see it, they believed it to be a trick. How could a transparent bird possibly exist, let alone sing? When the bird heard that, it flapped its wings and flew across mountains and seas all the way to the night sky, where it turned into a star. Its brilliance was so dazzling that it illuminated everyone. It allowed all those that could see it to follow its light through the dark night, to sail through the seas under the guidance of the stars. It was born in wisdom, but trapped in ignorance. It has never voiced a complaint, for this is its destiny. Guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of its existence.
We're back here again! So, are we completely out of the mirage?
How strange. My mirage didn't contain any hints on the Fatui or the machine. Does that mean they had nothing to do with these mirages after all?
Yeah, I have no idea if they were fake.
Are a mere consequence and not part of a process at all.
I have no idea if they were fake or if they just went away.
Paimon's lost.
I mean, these mirages were not steps toward solving the mystery, but rather a direct effect of whatever's going on. Someone did something to bring the mirages into being. As they were just passive side products, it was natural that they couldn't provide us with any useful information.
In other words, those mirages were only about ourselves.
Pure materializations of ourselves. Interesting.
Everyone, maybe we should go back to where this whole thing began. During our first day on the island, the Traveler and I checked out the Fatui camp together. We found a strange machine there, as well as some disoriented Fatui. The researcher who spoke to us claimed that the machine was just a Fatui industrial invention. He even promised to not disturb us.
Right! And the Cappy Cap guy looked half asleep the entire time. He kept talking nonsense.
I wonder, is it possible that madness and mirages are two different outcomes of the machine's influence? If so, everything can be traced back to that damaged machine, except for the difference in how it affects people. This, I believe, is caused by differences between the affected people themselves.
Oh. When you put it that way, it is indeed difficult to distinguish dreams and hallucinations. So what you're saying is, the device affected us differently because we are different from the Fatui.
Yes, and according to our observations over these past few days, I think the difference is that we all have stronger willpower.
Yeah, I can get behind that. People with strong willpower will hallucinate instead of falling into madness. But those who break too easily can't maintain a stable mirage.
Yeah, and apart from that, they also were acknowledged by the gods. They have visions, so...
In other words, we should go back to the Fatui camp and destroy that machine right away!
No, it should be repaired rather than destroyed.
What mein Fräulein means is that rashly destroying a machine we do not understand may lead to more serious consequences. It would be better to find a way to repair it first.
Right. It pays to be cautious.
But what if it
My
is...
guess is correct. That machine is capable of influencing the human brain. So we'd better tread carefully.
So let's go now! There's no time to waste!
I don't know, I don't think Fatui inventions can be trusted. Okay, I'm gonna try and see what that is about, and then go on and complete the challenges of the event.
Ahoy there! You're finally here! I've been waiting for a long time. Even my deck is getting burrs. But this boat! Does this boat even have a deck? This is a dinghy at most! Ha ha ha! Who would have thought that I, the notorious pirate ship commanded by Akko Domeki, would one day end up like this?
So, you're a big pirate ship? But who's Akko Domeki?
What? You don't even know who Akko Domeki Simon? Defender of Serai! The name of the most feared pirate ever to sail the seas! Oh, who would have thought?
Nope, the name doesn't ring a bell. Alright, Mitaboru, you told us to come here, so tell us, what is this all about?
It feels so weird being called that all of a sudden. You see, as I said, I'm here because I drifted here. So I'm thinking my original body must be nearby. It feels strange using the word body. But I do need to find it as soon as possible. I've lost track of how long I've been sleeping here, but I'm certain my companions will still be waiting for me. I need to find my body, get shipshape, and return to them as soon as possible.
Right!
Aye, but I can't make it there on my own. After all, a talking ship is just a ship. It still needs someone at the wheel. Let's make a deal. You help me find my body, and I will help you find treasure in return.
Treasure?
I'm a pirate ship after all. Call it a pirate ship's intuition, or some kind of sixth sense. Either way, the moment I woke up, I could sense that this area is filled with valuable treasures. You have my word. A pirate ship always finds its treasure. Or may I be blighted with barnacles. What say ye, me hearties?
Me hearties.
Do we have an accord?
Let's help Mitaboru. If he finds his body and we get treasure in return, everybody wins!
So? Will you help me or not? Great! Well, there's a place I wanted to go to as soon as I woke up. Based on my pirate ship's intuition, there be some big treasure hidden there. Arr, let's head there and search for it.
Time to set sail!
Okay. Ah. Well, that was disappointing. But first I want to see... You know, since we're here... Okay, let's get ready. Oh, so that's it? All right. I have no idea how to use that. Never mind. I don't know. Help. Trust me, I knew what I was doing. Okay, where is challenge number 2? Alright, I appreciate them being sort of on the way so that I can, you know, feed them more evenly in the stream. Okay. I still have no idea how I'm supposed to be. Ah! Deja vu! Okay. No! It doesn't... It has a cooldown of some sorts. Shit. Okay. Yeah, where? Where? Okay. I don't know, I still have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. Alright. So back to the base. Primo gems were earning. Okay, that way. Ah, help, help. Okay. I am still okay not understanding how I'm performing the surge, but let's just not ask questions since it's going well. Alright, come on. Okay. Barely made it this time. But yeah, it was because I wasn't sure of the process. Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break to wash my eyes and I'll come back immediately.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Okay, I'm back. So the boat is that way. Alright, let's position ourselves hopefully here. Okay. Alright, I think I need to do it one more time. No, not enough. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay. No, this is bad. Okay, this is very bad. And I think I missed my chance for the 140. Yeah, why wouldn't it work? Okay, well, at least I managed before, you know, I did not get all of the rewards, but... No, I got them instead. Okay. I guess it counts. Okay. The next... where is it? Yeah, it is a bit complex. But I'm sure the other ones are a bit quicker and... Ah yeah, I forgot. These ones cannot be destroyed. Oh no, I have not collected enough. Yeah, okay, this isn't going very well. I am low-key tempted to do it again, but... No, 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 no. Okay. Oh no 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 no. Okay, yeah. We can still manage in some way, possibly. No! Crap, 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 crap. Why? Everything was going well. Yeah, I think we definitely lost the mark this time. Yeah. Such a shame. But you know, since they're getting more complex, it's normal. Yeah, maybe I will try again another day off stream. Okay, now... I wouldn't normally be suppressed about books, but you know, since Sumeru is coming, there's a whole new roster of characters which are waiting to get pulled, so I have to level them some way. Where's the last boat challenge? Okay. All right. No, 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 no. Okay. No, I knew I should have gone for the ride directly. Come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Go, thank you.
The place Mitaboru sensed is right up there. Okay, let's go check it out.
Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, great. No. Good. Oh no! Ah, shit. No, I was so close. I could have just activated. Okay, I want to unlock the teleporter first because I think it's gonna be useful. We're gonna head there first and then see what it is about. I'm not sure if I read well, but I need to like complete domains 3 times. Or is it more like a minigame? Okay, let's get that teleporter and then we can go. Okay, let's see. I remember it.
Is this really the right place? There's nothing here but a shipwreck. Oh, Mitaboru had better not be lying to us. Guess it's time to go back and ask our friend a couple of questions.
How did it go? Did you find anything valuable?
Mitaboru, there's nothing on this island except for a shipwreck. What kind of intuition is that?
What? No! Impossible! Ah! I know. It must be because I've been sleeping for too long, and my intuition is not as sharp as it once was. As the saying goes, nobody's perfect, and certainly no boat's perfect either, right? Cut me a little slack, huh? The next place will be the one. I'm sure the next place will be full of treasure.
It better be. No more playing tricks on us this time.
You have my word. But, the next place is a little far away, and I'm not sure of the precise location. All I know is that it's somewhere northwest of here.
But there are so many islands in the northwest. Oh, you gotta give us a little more than that. Wait a minute. If you mean one of the larger islands, there are only 2 of them in the northwest.
Now that you mention it, I do sense the cawing of ravens coming from over there. But not just the sound of ravens, no. There be music as well. To be precise, the cawing is coming from the east, and the music is coming from the southwest.
So, you're hearing 2 sounds? Where could this darn treasure be? But where can you hear the sounds from both islands at the same time?
I think I know where. There is an island which is secluded at the north of the map.
Oh, you're right! Yep, that's exactly what Paimon was thinking too.
Then let's go over and take a look. You know, I must say, it seems you two are quite close.
You bet! We've been on loads of adventures together and found lots of treasure before.
If only I'd been able to speak back when we were sailing on the sea, then maybe I would have been able to communicate with my companions just like you two. You seem to have so much fun together. I'm a little jealous. All right, time to find the center location of these 2 big islands.
Ah no, okay, it is yet another one. Okay, let's see.
Here we are! This is right in between both islands. There better be some treasure this time. Yeah!
Worthless!
Gather!
Rust and revamp!
Get moving! Evil conquering!
Order guide you. Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Okay, how do I get up there now? Food.
Well, surprise, surprise! There's nothing here either except yet another shipwreck. Well, half a shipwreck anyway. Was there no treasure this whole time? Oh. Mitaboru thought he was sensing treasure, it turned out to be shipwrecks. Does that mean this is his body? Not only did it break into 2 pieces, but the parts are also completely tattered. Hey, why don't we take a picture of the boat and show it to Mitaboru? Then he can confirm whether it's his body or not. We have the pictures. Come on, let's go back and show them to Mitaboru. Mitaboru!
There you are! How did it go? Did you find something? Let me guess. You found a huge... Oh, a huge load of nothing. Oh, I dropped the cannonball again, didn't I?
Same as last time. Just another shipwreck. Maybe they're parts of your body. We took pictures of them. Take a look.
Is this a painting? I didn't know you two could paint so well. Just look at the detail. Down to the smallest blade of grass. It's just like the real thing.
We didn't paint this. We took it using a camera.
So it was drawn by a machine through some high-speed mechanism.
So even the mighty pirate ship has never seen a camera before.
What are you trying to say? It's not like I haven't seen similar things before. It's just like the hell paintings in all of those legends. But anyway, what's that thing in the middle of this picture?
That's the shipwreck we found. Take a look. Could it be your body?
Ha! Impossible! Where did this sorry ship come from? It's a total wreck! You may not know this, but I'm considered as the mightiest pirate ship of the Akodomiki fleet. My hull is made of the best wood found on Seirai Island. The edges of my frame boards were refined with fold-in saws so that the pieces fit together perfectly. Then they were joined together and reinforced with large rivets, making me indestructible. There's no way I could end up like this.
But your intuition led us to shipwrecks twice in a row.
It's probably because of the special bond between our boats that draws us to one another. Before they ran aground, these ships may well have been self-aware too. The remnants of their spirit is most likely what I sensed. Anyway, this can't be my body. My body's probably docked at a hidden port somewhere in these waters. You'll see. My side panels are painted with the finest lacquer. Arr, what a majestic sight I used to be. Once we find it, you'll realize how different I am from this shipwreck in your picture.
That sounds great! We should go for a cruise together sometime.
Arr, that's for sure. I can't believe I sensed the wrong thing twice in a row. The lack of maintenance has really taken the wind out of my sails as far as my intuition goes. You have to apply cork once in a while if you want a long-lasting voyage. That goes for people, too.
What the heck is caulk? Is it the glue that holds all the parts of the ship together?
Ha ha! Paimon, you're a funny one, aren't you? No, but you're not that far off. Caulk is the stuff we use to fill the gaps between the planks to stop water from leaking into the ship. It's made of rubber or something. Every once in a while, you gotta caulk the gaps as part of the maintenance. Exactly. Which reminds me, I got some good rest when you two went on that little adventure. I'm sure I'll be able to sense where the real treasure is now. Third time's the charm. Time to get serious. We'll definitely find something this time.
Paimon sure hopes so. Anything will do at this point.
What's wrong, Paimon? You don't sound like you believe me. Anyway, this time, I sense something in the southeast, on the sea surface. It doesn't feel like something very big, and that raises the chances of it being a small but valuable item. Ha ha ha! Come on, let's go.
Okay. And that place is...
Mitsuru felt like it should be somewhere around here. Could it be this reef? It looks kinda small. But let's go check it out anyway.
Surely you found something this time. Have I finally convinced you of this mighty pirate ship's razor-sharp treasure hunting senses?
All there was a bird's nest. So, yeah, technically there were a couple of eggs, but that was all.
Oh. Just the two, you say?
Really? So this is the valuable treasure you were talking about?
Paimon, you may not be aware, but the mightier the pirate ship, the longer its voyage at sea, you see. Eventually, the only food available on board is dry fish. At times like this, a couple of bird eggs on a reef nearby can easily become the most valuable treasure to a crew.
Mitaboru!
Okay, fine. But how the heck did I end up sensing eggs? How strange. I swear I sensed something.
But there's nothing else on the reef! Could it be these two planks? Seems like they were used as a shelter. Paimon wonders where they came from. What was that?
I know where this plank comes from. Traveler, Paimon, what you saw just now was my own memory. It was my first time sailing on the sea after I was built. The crew used greased planks to create a slipway, then launched me into the water. The thing is, it's really hard to control the angle at which the bow launches onto the water. It could very well break if you're not careful, which is why most people choose to launch the ship sideways instead. These two planks, or should I say, these two side panels, they must have been the first parts of my body to make contact with the water.
Mitaboru, if your side panels are here, does that mean...
Maybe I crashed into the reef here and was shattered to pieces long ago. And maybe the sensation I had when I woke up wasn't some kind of treasure-hunting intuition after all, but me responding to my own body. There I was, making fun of that shipwreck, blissfully unaware that I was actually making fun of my own body. Ha ha! Ah, how embarrassing.
We don't know that for sure. Maybe your body is still in one piece. Yeah, these two planks are probably just, part of your family tree. Yup, could share the same roots. Even if it's not, there are loads of shipwrecks around here. These planks probably just belong to one of them.
But... thank you. Both of you.
By the way, Mitaboru, wasn't there something about your name mentioned in that memory? Do you remember your name now?
Oh, it's a pity. But I'm afraid I didn't see much more than you did. I still can't recall my name.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, it's not too bad. You and the Traveler can keep calling me Mitoboru. It's a good name.
Of course it is. Paimon picked it after all. So, Mitoboru, is there anywhere else you want to go?
Although I can sense 2 more places, I fear it will be the same situation as before. No treasures, only some driftwood.
It doesn't matter.
Arr, but I swore there'd be treasure in this deal for you.
Hey, it's okay, Mitoboru. We're friends now.
Well, in that case, whether it's treasure or not, let's hope you two can find something rather than nothing there. Ha ha! Good! Let's go to the closer location first.
Okay, so this time it's here.
Yep, this is the place. The location I sensed is around here. I wonder what you'll find this time.
Sure enough, no treasure here. Paimon knows that. Paimon just can't help feeling a little disappointed, that's all. There's a wooden sword here. It looks like a children's toy. Hey!
The thing I sensed. Could it be this wooden sword?
Surely it couldn't be a wooden sword. Whoa! That lightning was really powerful. What's this memory about? Paimon could still feel her head spinning.
Shiver me timbers! I remember now. The sea battle between Akodomiki and the Shogunate. And then the lightning that came at the end of the battle. Oh, what could it have been? Will blow me down. Just a fraction of the Thunderbird's wrath, and yet still so powerful. Wait, but the lightning came from Seirai Island. Traveler, have you been there? Do you know what happened to the island after that? No. I can't believe it. It was a truly terrible thunderstorm, it was. I don't have the words to describe the horror of it. We stood up against the Shogunate precisely because we did not want our homeland to be ruled by them. We wanted to protect the people of Seirai Island. We made an enemy of the Shogunate for the sake of Seirai Island. And in the end... Oh, Shrine Maiden. Why? Wait. So that thunderstorm was the reason I drifted here. I was terribly injured in that storm. My whole body was falling apart. It took all my strength to get here.
Aw, Mitoboru. But what about the wooden sword? What does this have to do with it?
This wooden sword is made from my broken timber. Zaimon once seized a sword-wielding Magu with his barbed spear. The Magu drifted here with us. The wooden sword was probably crafted by local children, imitating the Magu's sword. The body of the mighty pirate ship that once fought against the Shogunate, now reduced to a children's toy of all things. Arr, my mind is awash with strange and complex feelings.
So, Mitoboru, should we take this with us? After all, it is a part of you.
No. There's no point taking this now. Young scallywags. The little landlubbers got me this time. Although it's disappointing now that I remember the truth, somehow I feel relieved too. At least I know what happened. I won't be deceiving myself with my wishful thinking any longer. The only thing I'm worried about now is my old mateys who drifted here with me. I wish I could know how they're doing. Aye, let's hope so. Okay, there's one last place. I can feel it. It's the last piece of my body.
Is the last place somewhere around here?
Aye, most surely. The precise location seems to be in that house on the beach.
There are a lot of wooden planks on this conch house, but they don't look like what we're after. Oh, could it be the one on the stone? What is it, though? A board nailed onto two wooden strips with a wooden mallet next to it? This is a musical instrument? Can it really make a decent sound? Why don't we try it out first before giving it to Mitaboru? Paimon's pretty sure this instrument hasn't been repaired in a long time. Well, this must be the last fragment of Mitaboru's body. Come on, let's go tell him.
You're back. How did it go? Did you find anything? This is indeed my last piece. But what the festering fishbait have they turned me into this time?
We think it's a musical instrument, but it hasn't been fixed for a while, so you can't really play anything with it.
Is that so? A pity to be sure. Musical instrument. I never imagined that my broken body could be used to play music. It makes me think of my old mates. They used to sing when the mood took them. They'd sit by the beach facing the campfire. Hey, what kind of sound does this instrument make? Why don't you give it a try?
It hasn't been caulked for a long time, so it might not sound as good as you're hoping.
It doesn't matter. Satisfy my curiosity.
So, they found a way back.
Aye, but since I was so badly damaged, it was the most I could do to bring them here. There was no way I could go back with them. It gladdens me heart to know that they are safe. But even though I said goodbye to them, I still can't help thinking, what if I could have gone back with them? Oh, how I wish we had returned together. With them, I would have been willing to go anywhere. No matter how dangerous. There are so many grand adventures for us to go on. So many treasures out there in the world, waiting for us to discover them. Why did I have to be left here, abandoned like this? I could do nothing but watch them leave and embark on a new journey without me. I still feel the sadness now that I remember it. Even after all this time. Laugh when you feel like crying, and press on when you feel like giving up. That's how you survive out on the ocean. Anyway, thank you for helping me remember all of this. Thank you kindly. I'm afraid, though, that they seem to have taken most of the treasure with them when they left.
Yeah, in a way, all the things you sensed really were invaluable treasures. To you, at least.
Aye, it's true. 'Tis a shame I can't repay your kindness. As a ship, there's only so much I can do. But, in the future, if I ever need your help again...
We'll be here for you, whenever you need us, Mitaboru. Right?
Fantastic! Thank you both. And if you ever voyage in these seas again, I will be your trusty companion.
Hi again. Alright. Now it is time to try out the domains or what they are. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Misty Hills. Okay, looks like a boss rush. Great. Well, maybe
The campaign begins.
I will bring my notebook.
oh, this is a domain then.
Faster?
Oh,
Okay, fat rise.
Shine down!
Stabilize! I dare you! Watch your step! I've been bested.
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here!
they are totally going in different directions on purpose.
Worthless!
Oh, there isn't much to say, honestly. It's been okay. You know, just another day in quarantine.
I will have order.
There is no escape!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Inazuma shines eternal! Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here! Illusion shatters!
Okay. Oh, hello. She got stuck.
Life goes on.
Torn to oblivion!
Order guide you.
Yeah, I think I can save the ultimate for the next. Okay. You're bringing muffins this time? Hello? What? What happened? I can't go there? I'm not sure I understand why it doesn't... Okay. Yesterday donuts, this time muffins. Seems right.
Let's get down to
Orders
business.
given. Orders received.
Gather. Evil conquering. Worthless. 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 Useless. I will have order.
Okay.
Now you shall perish!
I'm really asking myself how I could just avoid
down.
being Xiao Mei for all this time.
Order guide you.
Lament!
Worthless.
Who's left?
Worthless! Here!
Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
This is
Okay.
order.
Rise.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Here! Now you shall perish!
Okay, I think I did good. I mean, do I need to keep farming it like that? I am not sure. Hmm. Yeah, I think I will try this one. Okay, that took me nowhere. Or did it? I am confused. I am very confused. I don't know.
Illusion shattered!
Order guide you.
Like, is this counting as a domain? Is it not? I don't know.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
No, I'm confused. There has to be something I missed. This is just a regular map. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Looks like we need
All right, let's head off. Some in-the-field research?
What is the situation?
Gonna try with this one.
Come into being! Into the wind! Burst forth! Time to go! Follow the wind.
Come into being! There is no escape! The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my... Torn to oblivion! Feel this ancient power. Lament! Worthless! Tear!
Go against limes is a bit overkill.
Shine down! Live! Inazuma shines eternal! Time to go. Burst forth. Live! Witness my great undertaking. Torn to oblivion. One with nature. Clouds high. The bird disappear. Worthless. 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 The day.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Moment of birth. Burst forth. Inazuma shines eternal.
I will show you that everyone can beat.
Illusion shattered. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Now you shall perish.
Okay, great. We had the loss. Okay. Yeah, I'm completing these only one time during the stream. No more than that. Okay. Okay, for this one I'm gonna put back.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Coming to be. Inazuma shines eternal. Live. Moment of birth.
Billowing surge!
Okay. Where is the next one? Where are they all?
Hold the line!
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Evil conquering. Worthless. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Rest and rebuild! Covenant of the Deep!
Okay. When your healer is a healer until she's not. Okay, let's try this one instead. Let's see. I think this team is gonna be fine either way. So let's go. Display signs. Oh no, it is a puzzle instead. Okay. That's a shame. A sort of free, a number 3. What do I need to do about this?
Let's move out. Let's move out.
I mean, the number 3 seems already drawn, so I don't... I don't know what I did. I honestly don't. I also don't know how to get out of here, since I basically see... Like, I don't see... How do I even get there?
Come into being!
I can't! Let me try. Okay. Oh no!
Live!
Okay, it is very pretty and all, but... What is the challenge? I don't need buffs.
Come into being! Shine down! Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Okay. Let's put an end to this.
Live! There is no escape!
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Allow me!
Lament! Worthless! Worthless!
Shine down!
Billowing surge! Let's move out. Rest and rebuild!
shines eternal!
A miscalculation.
Hold the line!
Burst forward. Disappear. Worthless.
Okay. And that's it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the repeat of these off stream. You know. Because the levels don't even change and anything. Let's see. I mean, I could still stream for a bit longer, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do Deluxe World Quest. I'm gonna do that. Oh wait, oh no, I hadn't finished. So yeah, I'm gonna finish. Crap. I stayed here and just chilled and all, and I didn't finish the story. I completely forgot about the Fatui machine. Great. Let's hope there is still time. Hello?
Hey, look! Isn't that the same guy we saw on our first day here?
Everyone's gone crazy. Everyone should get out of here.
Yeah, you included.
They'll never wake up. But I was right, my precious. You are invincible.
You have issues.
Precious? What's his precious?
A miracle machine. Definitely not impossible.
I think he's referring to that machine.
What a drunkard.
Oh, goodness. The smell of alcohol. Main Fräulein, please allow me to fan the fumes away with my wings.
Oh, excellent. Please, fan them away for me, too.
Certainly.
I've checked the surroundings, but there's no one else here. Isn't that strange? The Fatui is a big organization, but he's the only one left at this camp. What's more, we didn't even see him the last time we were here. Even the larger gentleman from the first time is missing. I think they must be hiding somewhere. As for why they may be hiding, I'm afraid we'll have to ask him.
But he's as drunk as Tone-Deaf Bard! Should we wait for him to sober up?
Cleanse him with the holy spring of punishment.
Main Fräulein means to splash him with water.
Ooh, sounds like a good idea! Let's try. Hey, he opened his eyes!
Huh?
Hey, are you one of the Fatui? Can you tell us what happened here and what that machine is for?
Fatui? Ha! Fatui! Those blockheads from the administration will regret it now! That's what you get for rejecting my research and forcing me to conduct my research on this deserted island. My precious! My precious!
Why is he crying? Looks like he has a lot of pent-up emotions.
You mocked me! And my precious invention. You don't know anything about the future.
The future?
Only my invention can help us conquer the world. Idiots. Such idiots. Ow! Don't hit me. I won't blow up the lab again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
This man's gone insane. There's no way we can communicate with him.
He wasn't like this when we first met him. It looks like the effects have grown worse, to to the point of driving him mad.
My manuscript. My manuscript. Only that can save.
Manuscript? Where is it?
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Fischl, don't yell at him.
Then let me try.
Kind sir, look at me. Now tell me, where did you hide your manuscript?
No, don't force me to write a report. Go away.
He's completely lost in his own imagination.
Allow me. Please excuse me.
What? Why?
My butt. My brain is finally starting to work again. It's not a mushy mess anymore.
Can you tell me where you put the manuscript?
He's been gentle this whole time and now just speaking.
The manuscript. The manuscript is in the crack over there.
Oh, finally. Otherwise, I was gonna have to blast some of my loudest rock and roll in his ears.
Well, that wouldn't be ideal.
Kazuha hesitated for a long time before making a move. He's so nice.
Is that simple
Everyone,
greatness?
let's search the stone cracks nearby for the manuscript.
Okay. I don't know where is the crack exactly. This could be taken so badly off context.
Found it!
Congratulations! We found the key to solving the problem.
Let me see.
Alright, let's
Just
see.
as I thought. This machinery, named cognitive mimicry, is capable of altering the state of people's brains. It was invented by the researcher we met earlier. His name is Persakov. According to the manuscript, the Fatui officials did not support Persakov's research. They believed he had taken the wrong path, but Persakov insisted on putting his machine to use. In order to achieve that, he disassembled the machine and used his connections to transport the parts to this deserted island.
How did they find this island? The Fatui's intelligence network is not to be underestimated.
Persakov was dead set on carrying out his experiments on this island. Most of his subjects were junior Fatui soldiers who all signed a waiver beforehand. It looks like they really thought this machine would benefit the Fatui.
How does the machine work?
That's most likely top secret. The manuscript didn't reveal any details, but Persakov did mention that the machine was modeled after the power of a god. Does that mean there's a god connected to these dreamlike mirages and the Fatui found a way to research it?
Clearly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to reproduce the god's power.
Anyway, Persakov's experiment did not go as planned. The machine broke down just days after it was activated. They tried to fix it, but the technologically illiterate Fatui soldiers completely ruined the machine. Even its most important component of all, the crystalline cores, got ejected and disappeared.
A testament to the importance of maintenance in all aspects of life. I believe we can all learn something from this.
Persakov may be a mad scientist, but he didn't want to see his subordinates suffer. Besides, if he didn't solve the problem, he would end up going insane as well. As a last resort, Persakov went out on his own to look for the cores. But he was just a sickly researcher, unfit for the task. He had to give up. Then, Persakov went searching for the soldiers who had gone mad and strayed from the group, and took them to a hidden cave.
I think that was where they were at the day we arrived on this island. Persakov was taking a strong Fatui soldier somewhere.
Yes, it took Persakov all of his strength to get all the missing soldiers into the cave. He tried to snap them out of it with music and poetry, but nothing worked.
We came here once, but there was no one around. Come to think of it, That must have been the day Persikov was busy gathering the soldiers into the cave.
There's good news and bad news written on the last few pages. The good news is, Persikov managed to figure out the location of the crystalline cores by piecing together the snippets of information he could get from the delirious soldiers. The bad news is, Persikov failed to revive them and eventually succumbed to the device's influence himself. The last few pages of the manuscript are just unintelligible drunken scribbles.
It appears that the responsibility for this issue now falls to my retainers and I.
There's a map in the manuscript. The markings should indicate the locations of the crystalline cores.
Then let's go.
We've got no choice but to find the crystalline cores now!
Okay. One, two, and yeah, three. Okay. Well, good thing that at least I did the other parts so that I could. Oh, what is this? And how am I supposed to stop it? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to postpone this. I did not take into account that it would last even longer than Mona's part. I think I will, you know, not to interrupt the story too much, I will stream it tomorrow as well. Hopefully this is the final part, I'm not sure. But I will see. In case I will tie in possibly... I may tie in the Luke story quest and maybe even either Kazua's chapter or the Hangout event. Yeah, I really did not expect that. You know, I did not look for spoilers, so this is the first time I witnessed the story, you know. And well, you know, I'm too tired to use even more big brain energy for now. Yeah, have a nice day as well. See you.